This is Nathan Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. Today is Wednesday, August 14th, 2024. We are located at 1430 Miller Drive, Los Angeles, California, 90069. We're performing a video waistline inspection through a 4-inch waistline cleanout located underneath the home, just in the downstairs basement area. And this is the 4-inch waistline here, and this is just outside the bottom basement door. This is on the bottom floor here. So we're just going to begin a video waistline inspection. We're going to zero out here, the top of the black ABS waistline, and we're just going to begin to push out. And we do transition into cast iron waistline, so we're just going to continue to push out. And we got a little bit of debris there, so we're just going to continue to push out and get past that debris there. Just going to continue to push out, and there's a lot of scaling, and then we make a little bit of turn and we transition back into black ABS sewer pipe. So we're just going to pull back real quick, take a good look there, and locate this area. So we're going to pull back just a little bit more to our cast iron to black ABS transition right there. So we're just going to push out just a little bit, and we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we did go ahead and locate this, and it's just outside the retaining wall. So we're just going to continue to push out, take a good look at the black ABS sewer line now. So we're going to continue to push out. And we had a little bit of opening there, so we're just going to continue to push out. We'll locate that on the way back. Those joints there seem to be in fair and maintainable condition. All the black ABS seems to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time, so we're just going to continue to push out. And that joint there seems to be in fair and maintainable condition as well. That joint there seems to be in fair and maintainable condition as well. And we're just going to continue to push out. And we make a little bit of a turn, and then those joints seem to be in fair and maintainable condition as well. That joint there seems to be in fair and maintainable condition. No major offsets. And we're going to transition to what appears to be vitreous clay, and that's our 4 to 6 transition. So we're just going to continue to push out, take a good look at all the vitreous clay joints. That joint there seemed to be in fair and maintainable condition, as well as that joint. A little bit of a concrete overpour in that joint there. Take a good look on our way back. And a little bit of root intrusion there at the bottom of those joints. And you can see a little bit more root intrusion as well in those joints. So we're just going to continue to push out. And you can see the roots there just bedding on the bottom of the vitreous clay. And we drop into our city sewer tie-in. So we're going to pause here for a moment. That's it.
Okay, we are going to flush a few toilets throughout the house and run a little bit of water just to verify everything is passing through and passing by us here at our city sewer tie-in connection. Again, you can see there's water beneath us. That is our city sewer tie-in. So again, we're just going to pause our mic here. Okay, again, we're just going to pull back just a little bit. And again, you can see the water passing through there at the bottom. Pull back a little bit more. Right here, you can see the water passing through. And that's when we did flush a few toilets throughout the house, ran some water just to verify that this is our city sewer, our sewer line, and we are tied into our city sewer. So again, when you can see there, we do have some water. So we're going to just go ahead and push back out just a little bit, just to the edge of our saddle. A little bit more. Right there, and we'll just pause here for a moment. So again, this is our city sewer tie-in. So we'll pause here.
Okay, we did go ahead and try to locate this in the front of the property, and it was a little difficult to locate it. And due to the grading of the pipe, it appears that it may going to the front, because if it is going to the rear does have a very large grade and a steep incline going down, and the pipe didn't seem to have a large incline there. So when we get back into the office, we will look it up on LA Nav to get which way the city sewer tie-in goes. So we're just going to begin to pull back, take a good look at everything. So this is our city sewer saddle, and our city sewer saddle does have a little bit of root intrusions there. You can see the roots at the bottom of the pipe. So we're just going to begin to pull back, and you can see some more root intrusions there at the bottom of the pipe. We are in vitreous clay, and some more root intrusion, a very large offset there too. So we're just going to push a little bit forward, take a good look at that offset. So we're pushing a little bit more forward, and you can see that root intrusion right there coming into that joint. And it appears a little bit of an offset behind, but it's very difficult to tell with all those roots in front of it. So we're just going to pull back. We do have other inspectors in the house running some water there, and that joint there has some more root intrusions. So we're just going to pull back, and that joint there seems to be in fair and maintainable condition, and that joint has a little bit of an overpour in the joint there, but it's in fair and maintainable condition. That joint there is in fair and maintainable condition, as well as that joint. And that joint there seems to be in fair and maintainable condition. And we're going to transition back into black ABS sewer pipe, and that joint there has a little bit of exposing in the neoprene band there. You can see a little gappage. It was just not seated properly. So we're just going to continue to pull back. And we're going to make a little bit of a turn. And all those joints there in the black ABS sewer lines seem to be in fair and maintainable condition. Just going to continue to pull back. And you can see there a little bit of offset in that joint there. And you can see that the joint wasn't pushed together all the way together. You can see there's a little bit of gappage in the top of that joint. So we're just going to continue to pull back. And that joint there seems to be in fair and maintainable condition. And that joint there seems to be in fair and maintainable condition. And we're just going to take a good look at our next joint there. So we're just going to continue to pull back. And you can see that joint there. Little bit of a gappage there in the joint. Nothing major, so we're just going to continue to pull back. Yeah, that joint there seemed a little bit of overpour in the top of that joint. Nothing too major, so we're just going to continue to pull back. And we're just going to push out just a little bit, and we're going to locate this area. It appears that this could be our mainline sewer clean out here, so we're just going to pause here and locate. Okay, we did go ahead and try to locate this area, and it is very difficult to locate this due to the cliffside behind the house here. We were unable to get down at the bottom where our locator was trying to locate. So we're just going to continue to pull back, and this does appear to be a clean out there, and it appears to be at the bottom of the hillside in the back of the property. So we're just going to continue to pull back. Take a good look at all our sewer line, and that joint there seems to be in fair and maintainable condition. So we're just going to continue to pull back. And we're going to make a little bit of a turn. And we're going to transition back into cast iron waistline here. And this is just underneath the house there in the downstairs basement area. And it's approximately 17 feet of cast iron, and then it transitions back into black ABS waistline. The cast iron is definitely of age, and it has a lot of buildup and scaling there, and it is holding back some debris you can see here. So we're just going to continue to pull back, and the cast iron is definitely at its life expectancy. And we're going to transition back into black ABS, and we're going to pull out of our black ABS waistline here, and that will conclude our video waistline and sewer line inspection.